Hey everybody, it's Marianne here with our second installment of experimenting with DIY beeswax food wrap. Today we're going to try using a rib knit fabric. I believe it's 100% cotton. I could be wrong. I've cut it down to 5 inches by 4 inches and I've weighed it. It weighs 3 grams. I've prepped our ironing board already, so I've got some pre-melted wax on the parchment paper, and I'm just going to set up our fabric right here. So I've got my DIY wax here. I'm breaking it up into small pieces, and my iron is here beside me. It's warming up to, I've got it set to synthetic wool, so that's about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to put a little bit more wax onto the top of the fabric, and I'm really interested to see how this fabric is going to work, because with the rib knit on it, there's a little bit of a stretchiness to the fabric. So it's going to be really interesting to see if we end up with kind of a stretchy wrap, or if the wax formula is going to make it a little bit more stiff and not stretchy. So that'll be really interesting to see. So I think we've got a good amount of wax on here. I'm going to cover it with the top layer of parchment paper and get my iron going on the wax. Sorry, I don't know if you could actually see what I was doing there. So I've got the fabric sandwiched between 2 pieces of parchment paper, and I've got the prepared wax formula above and below the fabric so that it's melting into the fabric from the top and the bottom. You don't have to do it like that. You can always just put the fabric and just put the wax on top, but I think that it's a little bit more efficient to try and get it from both sides. The fiber in the fabric is only going to hold so much wax. So, you know, the worst risk that you run is that the fabric is going to, that you're going to leave behind some wax on your parchment paper, which isn't really a big deal because it's just there then when you're doing your next piece. Okay, so because I've got this on an angle, the wax is running down a little bit, but you obviously wouldn't be doing it at an angle. You would be you know, flat, right? So I think we're gonna be good here. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Look at that. Okay. So we're gonna let this cool a little bit, and we'll let it dry, and then we'll see how it works. Okay, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.